Hi, my name is Carla Nieto, and this is activity number 2. The man who appears in the first story is middle 30s, tall, with a long, narrow face, and big, thick black eyebrows. He appeared to be depressed. He is the man that dressed as Edward Wright, who killed his wife. Celia, the woman who appears in the second story, still wearing the long and fashionable and baldy wrinkled black dress. She has a thin bunny body, tight, thin lips, the colorless hair pulled back hard, and wrinkled forehead. She is the woman who lived with his younger brother. Charlie is the man who looked in his room. He was depressed by the death of his wife. He was 5 years younger than Celia, his sister. His hair was very blonde, and he had huge blue-black bags under his eyes and a mustache. Lucy, who appeared in the third story, had big gray eyes. She came to work at the house of Christian family, where there were 2 houses. She worked as a governess because she liked children. She worked as an assistant in different houses. In the story 1, we can see the behavior of the principal character, who appeared to be as Mr. Edward Wright. His attitude is based on the anger for the death of the woman he loved, who was killed by her husband. Mr. Edward Wright's killer decided to do something very crazy. It is based on his impulses, and he decided to take revenge. In the story 2, Celia's behavior is directly affected by the attitude of her brother, who treats her like a murderer of his wife. On the other hand, Charlie's attitude is based on distrust of his sister because he doesn't trust her. They don't have a good relationship. So, the death of Charlie's wife was a mystery. In story 3, we can see an unusual character with a strange attitude based on that she didn't like to work for money and she always wanted to be an hero, which led her to make a serious mistake. Apparently, her bad past hasn't been good for her, which was directly affected for her way to acting. In the first story, the character should have done to be more convincing in front of the community. We think that the main character had to be found and punished. In the second story, the author could give us more interesting details, since the story is not that attractive for the readers. The author should have explained better the relationship between the characters. In the third story, we think it's necessary to see the development of the end. The end of the story is not so attractive. The author should have continued and concluded the story. The main character could be helped by the family, since it is noted that she has some psychiatric problem. Thank you.